would you like to become the master of your voice over the next 4 months? I would just like to tell you a little bit about my masterclass for singers. I created my 4 months online masterclass for singers for people of all levels, singers of all levels, all ages, all genres, all locations, everything that's possible that you could ever think of. Just someone who's passionate about singing. Every voice type, it doesn't matter. I created it for singers who really want to put in some work, who are not so good at self-studying, who need some guidance, who want a plan, who want a coach by their side while they're studying, telling them what they need to do next and where the problem areas are, identifying what is not working, and to formulate a plan, to prescribe exercises and the right songs to sing so that you can become the master of your voice. I have just met so many singers who have had teachers for years who don't understand. They never even understood why they're doing any given exercise, or they feel like they're not really progressing, or they're not really understanding a lot more than they did before. And pretty much almost everyone who has been in my masterclass has told me that they have learned more in those 4 months than they have in years studying with a private vocal coach. And of course, I would be your private vocal coach. And this is how it works. The main work takes place in our secret Facebook group, in which every member is allowed to post as many videos or questions or whatever you've got for me, and I will give you answers, solutions, and most importantly, video feedback. Once a day, so you usually get a turnaround of 24 hours or so. Once a day I'm in the masterclass and I watch everyone's videos and I give a video reaction, like a feedback. You see me, you see your original posted video, and I show you what you do and I show ways to improve, and I also tell you what's already good so that you kind of know where you stand. So each and every post that you make is like a mini assessment of this snapshot in time of what you just posted and what you performed. You might also just post one exercise and ask me if you're doing it right, and then I can give you feedback and say, you're already nailing it, or maybe you need to tweak this or that. And the really cool thing is that you don't just get your own feedback, which you, by the way, can download and keep forever. These are great lessons that you can always come back to, but you also get to peek into everyone else's posts and feedback, my lessons for them, and you will notice that everyone has a lot of the same issues that you're struggling with. And so you learn a lot from everyone else's lessons because you're just seeing things from a different angle with a different voice type, but it's kind of the same problem. And seeing everything from different angles all the time really helps you understand the problem so much better. It's so cool when you see stuff from the outside. When you're doing it, you're very subjective, but when you're seeing it from the outside, you become more objective and you actually start seeing the truth so much more obvious. Secondly, we do have a weekly meeting, which of course you don't have to attend, but I do assign hot seats. And whenever it's your turn for a hot seat, that is your time to spend about 20 minutes with me where I'm all yours. So whatever you want to do, whether you want to just get into some exercises and actually do some live practicing with me, or you just want to ask questions and brainstorm together and formulate a plan, or get other people's opinions, or get my opinion about something. You get to ask me whatever you want. And those sessions are also recorded and you can watch them, you can download them and keep them forever. By now we have a library of, I think, hundreds of hours probably of those meetings. That is a vast library of information. So you could dive into there and literally for weeks be busy just watching our meeting videos in which I teach so many lessons. And every time shedding light on the issue from a slightly different angle. And maybe you can tell I'm very excited about the masterclass just because I have seen awesome success resulting from it. However, I always say it's really, you get as much out of the masterclass as you put into. And if you put about 15 to 20 minutes in every single day, meaning you catch up, you watch what others do, what is happening in the group, and maybe 2 or 3 times a week you do your own posts and then you actually do the work. It just needs to be a little bit every day. I am absolutely certain that you will totally change the way of singing and the way that you think about singing, because you're going to have a whole new understanding of your own voice and how the voice works in general and what it feels like. And you're going to start listening to things that you never even heard before, because when you listen to singers after knowing certain things, you start picking up on stuff that you never noticed before. And that is when it gets really fun, because then you sing so differently. You don't just sing pitches and try to sound right, but you're really singing musically, expressively, and you make the song yours, and you're singing each song in the right way. You wouldn't sing a country song in the same way you sing a pop song, and also not the same way you sing a musical theater song, and also not the same way you sing a folk or gospel song. Each genre has a little bit of different rules, and the cool thing is, since everyone in the masterclass loves different kind of music, sometimes we just have one piece that even a lot of other singers, like they say, oh, you posted this piece and I really love it. I think I'm going to try it too. And then someone else comes along and says, I think I'm going to try it too. And we try to find it in different keys. Sometimes I even create a karaoke track with just the piano, and I do it in different keys. And so that different singers in different ranges, different voice types can try it out, which is, by the way, a very crucial thing, that just you do the right song at the right time and the right key. That is going to help you really progress. If you sing the wrong song at the wrong time, it's going to confuse you. And also, if you're singing in the wrong key, you might only be frustrated. But I hear what is good for your voice. I kind of have this gift, it seems like, to hear someone's voice and just kind of know, I hear the golden stuff in the voice. I hear the good stuff. I hear where the wonderful sound is and what we need more of. I hear that natural, clear, nice tone. And I know where the voice is supposed to go. And I know what to do when you don't do these wonderful sounds, and how to fix it to where it does become more of that wonderful sound that you already have, but you don't have it 100% of the time yet. We're trying to increase that time when you have a great sound and it feels great and it just feels like it's effortless. Of course, we're trying to get more of that. And lastly, you also get full access to my Back to the Basics course, which has by now, I think, almost 50 video lessons in there, and you're gonna have full access to it. I always keep adding lessons. You can go there and you can also ask me in the Facebook group which exercises would be great, and I can refer you to either one of my YouTube videos, I can refer you to one of the Back to the Basics videos, but you have full access to that course, which is normally $250 if you just bought it separately. You also get access to my course, Conquer Your Stage Fright, which is maybe not only about figuring out how to deal with stage fright per se, but really helping you to be more of yourself when you're on stage, so that you can actually do what you can do when you're at home alone, on your own. I know you can do all these things, but once you get in front of people, it's like, oh my goodness, you get all nervous and it's gone. It's like you can't quite do what you normally do when you're in front of people, right? And that's what that course is about. That one is normally $100, and all of those courses are included if you sign up for my masterclass. Now, my masterclass is only open during the month of September for registration, and then it's closed for the next 4 months. So if you want to get in now, that is the perfect time. Also, if you register, if you're quick and you register by September 9th, I will give you $100 early bird discount. The masterclass for 4 months is $1,200 US if you pay in one payment, but if of course you get the discount, it's $1,100 US. And if you wanted to pay in 4 installments, it would be $350. But if you get the discount, the first month would only be $250. It is a class where you have full access to me every single day. You have me at your full disposal. You have your own personal vocal coach, and you can do it from wherever, whenever. Doesn't matter what time zone you're in. And the cool thing is that you just have the feeling like you have someone guiding you, and you also make great friends. There have been members in the masterclass who met up because they didn't live that far from each other, and it's so wonderful just to see how even after the masterclass is over, for years to come, those friendships just continue on. So if you're interested, the link for more information, and of course I've given you a lot of information, and to register is below. I also put the coupon code in there. It's early bird, just one word. And if you have any more questions, please don't hesitate to email me. I will put the email address below, and we can maybe set up a short Skype call just to talk about it, to make sure it's the right thing for you if you're not exactly sure yet. Also, I will give you a 7-day money-back guarantee, no questions asked. If within 7 days after signing up, you think, I think this was something different, I didn't imagine it this way, and I think it's not for me at all, then I will totally refund your money, no questions asked. So you don't really have a risk. You just get in there, try it out, and see what you think, and then we'll take it from there. But I'm 100% certain that once you get in there, you're gonna be like addicted, because everyone who's in there, like I'm addicted to my masterclass, and I just love everyone so dearly. We become friends, and even everyone who has been in the masterclass who's not anymore now, I just know everyone so well. And by the way, most people who are in the masterclass, they stay way beyond the 4 months. There's an option to continue on after that, and a lot of them continue on. That's why at this time I have very limited space, because there have been singers in the masterclass who have been in there for more than a year, who just continue on. And I want you to not worry about your level. It doesn't matter whether you're a total beginner or you're a professional. Everyone can benefit and everyone can learn, because I've worked with singers of all levels. I've worked with professionals performing. Some of my students have gone on to become professional singers into musical theater, and they're working professionally now. And I've worked with complete beginners. I've worked with children, with teenagers, with adults, with older singers that beyond 70 years old. So it doesn't matter. And everyone in the masterclass, we have younger people, we have older people, we have mid-aged people, like everyone from everywhere in the world is in there, and we're all enjoying ourselves. Well, check it out if you would like to, and ask me anything if you're not sure yet. Have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for watching, and maybe I'll see you on the inside. Bye.